You are now tuned into the network,
Bruh.
the YouTube channel that takes complex networking topics and dumbs it down to a more simple language. Today's topic is configuring simple static routing. This is the lab that I promised y'all in the last video. We did a theory on basically network routes and configuring them and stuff like that. There should be a link in the description of this video. You'll be able to download this lab and do it along with us, so there's no excuse. All you got to do is go to Cisco's website, download Packet Tracer if you don't have it, and then import this lab into it. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so here is the lab. Look at this topology real quick. Let me go ahead and zoom in for y'all, just in case y'all can't see it. All right, so we got the 192.168.0.0 network here on the left-hand side. This is the blue network, we'll call it. And on the right-hand side, we got the 10.0.0.0/8 network. We'll call that the green network, right? You should see this little pop-up right here. Another window that's like, that kind of give us the instructions on what we need to do here, right? So let me see, can I zoom in there? That's
Bruh.
all good. I'll just go ahead and read it to y'all. Just make sure you download the lab. Again, there's going to be a link in the description below, right? So step one just says create static routes using the next hop IP address to connect the blue network to the green network and vice versa. So we're going to create static route for router one to go to this network. Then we're going to create a static route on router two to go to this network. So that way this PC1 on the left-hand side, can talk to this PC2 that's on the right hand side. That's all we're going to do. Just two little steps. And then the next step after that says test the connectivity between two PCs. Basically, we're going to have PC1 talk to PC2 on the right hand side. And then there's some bonus steps here at the bottom right here. I'll leave that up to y'all. I'm not going to record that part. Just remove the static routes and reconfigure them using the exit interface instead of the next hop IP. Then you're going to test connectivity again and observe any differences in behavior, right? So y'all remember what we said, what we need to do to configure static routes, right? We said to configure a static route, we go to global config mode just like this right here. We type in the keyword IP, then the keyword route, then we put in the destination network, which in this case right here, it's 172.16.1.0, then the subnet mask, which is 255.255.255.0, and then we do the next hop or the exit interface. But this lab asked us to do it by the next hop, right? We said what the next hop is basically kind of like our via point before we get to our final destination, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Let's start off with router one. Let's go ahead and create a static route to the green network. So let's go ahead and console in router one. All we got to do is click that guy right there. Go to the CLI. All right, so we go into router one. Well, let's say we're gonna go into global config mode, privileged exec mode, global config mode, and then we're just gonna type in. We said IP route. So we're going to say the destination network in this case is the 10.0.0.0/8 network, right? 10.0.0.0 and the subnet mask for /8. So in this case, 255.250.0.0.0. What's the next hop? The next hop is going to be from here to get to the 10.0 network. So in this case, it's 150.72.21.2, 150.72.21.2. That's the next hop to make it to that network. That's pretty much all we needed to do, right? No, what am I missing here? Oh, I put too many zeros there.
You stupid.
Let's get rid of that last zero. Press enter. That is our IP route. So before we even do that, let's check that routing table. Show IP route. Remember, at the top we're going to see our legend. In the middle, we don't have a gateway of last resort, but we do have a static route to the 10 network. We have an S for a static route. It's to the 10 network. The administrative distance is 1, metric is 0, via what? 150.72.21.2, right? Now, remember what we said. Static routes need to be bidirectional. So we got a route going this way, but we don't have a route going this way. That's why if we go to PC1 and try to ping it, it's not going to work. Let's try it. Now, I'll show y'all real quick. PC1 need to ping 10.25.15.2, right? So we go to that PC, go to the desktop, and let's try to ping it. 10.25.15.2. Obviously, he's not going to have a reply because we need a route going this way, right? So we look. Also, I created this lab for y'all, right? We're halfway done, right? So we need to do just one more step, which is the route going this way. So let's go ahead and go to router 2 and configure the route going from the green network to the blue network, right? Pop into the CLI, enable, global config mode, and we said what? IP route, and we said the destination network in this case is 192.168.0.0/24, right? So 192.168.0.0 subnet mask of /24, which is 255.255.255.0. The next hop is what? From router 2, the next hop to get there is 150.72.21.1. So 150.72.21.1. Press enter. You'll see that the lab says we are complete 100%. So this is a really quick lab just to learn static routes, right? And then let's go ahead now. Let's try to see if PC1 can ping PC2. Go back to the command prompt. Click up. Try to ping 1025.15.2. And we got a reply.
All I do is win, no matter what.
Real simple lab, right? So we also got some bonus steps here. If y'all want to go ahead and do that, I'll go ahead and leave that up to y'all. That is all I got for y'all. That is my YouTube page. That is my Twitter handle. That is my Instagram. I'm going to leave a link in the description below for the Discord server if you want to join that. There are several like-minded individuals that are on our Discord server, so go ahead and join that. We talk about labbing and studying for certifications and stuff like that. And every now and then I pop in and do some live labs on my days off and stuff like that, and on my spare time. So y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And click that notification so that way you can be part of the notification game. For now, comment, like, subscribe to the network.
Bruh.